I've developed an app that lets Canvas grade symbolic math expressions. This video gives a quick tour of how to use it. A link to the installation instructions is in the description of this video. After you've installed the MathSmith app, you can go to Assignments and create a new assignment. The first page is fairly typical. Give the assignment a name and some text. Give it a total number of points. Then under Submission Type, select External Tool. If you click on Find, if you've installed the app, MathSmith should show up in the list. Click Select. Add your due dates and set up availability as usual, and then save or save and publish the assignment. MathSmith will sign you in. This may take a moment or two. Give it some basic quiz information. Here's a title and a demo quiz. To create questions, click on the Question tab. You can edit an existing question by clicking on this pencil icon here. I'll create a new question to start out with. Let's see, solve the equation for x1. To put in symbols or equations, click on f sub x and use LaTeX syntax. So x_1 will give me a subscript. And I'll put in my equation, 2 times x1 squared minus 4 x2 plus 6 equals 0. Again, typical LaTeX syntax. I need to also give this a score. I'm going to make this one worth 2 points. This lets you set mathematical equivalence or a direct match. If it's indicating green, any mathematically equivalent solution will be accepted. If it's red, they have to do an exact match of whatever text is in your correct answer. This allows you to add custom symbols to the pop-up menu that students will see. I'm going to create the variables x1 and x2. My correct answer is the square root of the ratio of 4x2 minus 6 divided by 2. The left-hand side, this is what x1 is equal to. The right-hand side is ignored by the mathematical parser. I usually reserve it for units, which I won't bother with here. I don't want just one question on my quiz. I do have a library of circuits-related questions I can import. So just for fun, let's do a nodal analysis problem. Now, this one looks pretty simple. Select the question I want and copy it over. I need to give it a number of points. I'll make this one worth 3 points. The total quiz I believe I made worth 5 points. So okay, so there's my 2 questions. Go back to quiz information, save the quiz, back to assignments. There's my new quiz. Let's go home and see what the students see. Student view, check my assignments, and work the quiz that I just set up. For the first problem, I'll put in an obviously wrong answer. Just say that this is 0. Wrong answers should be indicated by a red X in the upper right-hand corner of the submission box. For this, I'll put in an answer that's in a different form than the one that I set up as an instructor. So if I factor out the 2, this should be equal to 2x2 minus 3. If that's correct, it will be indicated by a green check mark in the upper right-hand corner of the submission box. I got 2 out of 5. At the moment, students are allowed unlimited attempts at the quiz, and the last score is the one that's preserved in the gradebook. I can change that based on input from other instructors. If you want to try this app yourself, there's a link in the description to installation instructions. And if you have any questions, comments, or concerns, email me at feedback@mathsmithllc.com.